Hello YouTube, are you guys tired of the Bush family picking your nominee yet? And I'm talking to the Republicans, the GOP, the independents out there, the people that want an alternative to Obama. I've noticed something. I've been paying real close attention to the election process the last couple election cycles. And I noticed back in 2008 when McCain was running, but basically there was this real weird rollout that happened around where McCain had like 500 of the delegates, where Daddy Bush would come out, SHW Bush would come out and tell everyone, it's over, everyone needs to quit, it's McCain.
I believe now is the right time for me to help John in his effort to start building the broad-based coalition it'll take for our conservative values to carry the White House this fall.
And Barbara and I are very proud to fully and enthusiastically endorse and support our old friend Mitt Romney. I do think it's time for party to get behind Governor Romney. And she was reminding me, Kenny Rogers sung it, it's time when to hold him, it's time when to fold him.
Jeb Bush would come out and endorse, and basically the Bush family all gathers around one person, and then that's the person that ends up being the nominee. It happened in 2008 with McCain. Horrible candidate. Everyone pretty much agrees on that now. McCain didn't have a shot in hell. And yet the Bush family propped him up, and he was the nominee eventually. Well, they're doing the same thing now for Mitt Romney. And not only that, Mitt Romney and the GOP are now going to hold joint fundraisers. Oh yes, joint fundraisers. I guess they got tired of pretending. They kind of let the cat out of the bag on that one. Don't you guys think it's a little early to tell everyone that this whole thing was rigged and you already had Mitt Romney set up to win? If you couldn't just take McCain and Romney and switch them around, and it's the same thing. Mitt Romney, McCain, McSame. Say about that, I'm kind of sick of the Bush family picking who our nominee is. We don't want a dynasty. And just because the person doesn't have Bush behind their name doesn't mean it's not part of the same dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Another weird thing. Just a few months ago, and it didn't go unnoticed, the Bush family, Jeb and Bush Sr., HW, met with President Obama for no reason. It just popped in, they was holding a little meeting, a picture was taken, nobody knows what was said, what they talked about. But yet here they are. The Bushes sitting with President Obama, and now a few months later the Bushes are endorsing Romney. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder if Daddy Bush, who was once head of the CIA, and then went on to become vice president, and then president, and then his son became president. You gotta wonder if they're not controlling the voting in this country somehow. I know there was a letter written to Daddy Bush from, there might have been to George Bush, from the head of Diebold. At the time, Diebold, and when I say the head of Diebold, I mean the CEO of Diebold wrote a letter to George Bush and said, don't worry, we got your votes. Don't worry, we'll have your votes for you. We'll get your votes. Literally, and the letter got leaked. And maybe if I can find it, I'll post it here, or at least post a link at the bottom. And ever since then, it's, that was right before that whole Florida thing happened with Bush and Gore. And then Bush and Kerry had something real weird happen too. And now you got the Bush family that every time they endorse somebody, that person automatically seems to become the candidate, the nominee. And then they meet with Obama. Very strange. I'm telling you, just watch this, because this is new to me. When I say new to me, the whole NWO, and I know George Bush Sr. was really into the one world government.
Have before us the opportunity to forge a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations.
And it seems like ever since George Bush Sr., there's been this steady march towards it. Even when you change the team jersey, you just keep heading in the same direction. And we all know that, especially us people that support Ron Paul. He's the only one that's going to throw the brakes on this thing and literally throw us back in the other direction of having national sovereignty and civil liberties. Everybody else, full throttle ahead to the NWO, New World Order. Alright, that's all I got to say. I want to know what you think. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Lull us out.